It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator.
Good afternoon, Bleedbigblue Nation. Jimmy D, your trifecta, coming to you on a Thursday afternoon. Read some interesting information this morning. Giant fans, get used to this song. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. That is right. Legarrette Blount yesterday, we found out, went to Philly. Big fucking deal. Who cares? It's the Eagles. Not losing sleep. However, more information comes out today that the Giants offered Blount a minimal veteran contract. Veteran min, Legarrette, you want to come in? Come on in. You could play. We're not going to pay you much. This means, Giant fans, that the Giants are all in on Paul Perkins. Sing it with me. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. We said last year, during the beginning of the year, that Jennings was awful, and we were screaming for this kid to play. Well, coming into year two, you got to think the Giants like what they saw in the development of Perkins, and they're ready to hand over the reins to him. Now, behind him, we got some options. We got some guys that could play. I don't think running back really is a huge need to go out and bring a guy in at this point. You drafted Goldman, you have Drones, and before you shit on Drones, remember this, Giant fans, Drones had 6 touchdowns last year with the Niners. You know how many the Giants had as a team? I'll wait. 6. So don't go shitting on the guys that they added. You know, you have Perkins, you have Drones, you have Goldman, you have Vereen. Nice little mix of some guys that can catch the ball, run the ball, give you some different looks. We should be excited. And here's the thing, guys. If the Giants are right about Hart and Flowers taking the next step, committing to their bodies, they look better, they look quicker, they look like they're ready to really play, then who's behind them really shouldn't matter. The offensive line is going to be huge in getting the Giants a little balance offensively this year. So, again, NYG, let's get behind them. It's time for the percolator. Paul Perkins is going to be our guy, and we should be thrilled about his potential. Bleed Big Blue, Giant fans. Always, it's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. I'm going to listen to that song right now. That's right.